happy campers. We had a proper adventure last night, so I'll give you a little tour of where we are this morning. We walked to, what was the name of that place? Glendeasary.
Well, the road was closed, so we couldn't get all the way.
So this is the gorgeous and remote area that we found ourselves in this morning, but it was really not easy getting here yesterday. We originally were going to go a completely different route. We went down past Loch Garry and ignored two signs saying that the road was closed due to a landslip. And we were like, it's fine, we've got a 4x4, we can manage it. Got to the end of the road, there was just a gate there that was locked that we couldn't get through. So 45 minutes back in the other direction, we took ourselves round the other side down towards... I'll put something on the screen to let you know where that was because I can't remember right now. And we got to the end of that road, and that road was also closed because an unsafe bridge had collapsed. So we got out and we walked around, I think 6 miles or so to get where we are now. And it was not the easiest of going. We decided to go through a river crossing. Tried out my new gaiters though, and they worked amazingly. Awesome Christmas present, and they look pretty cool. Got my Gore-Tex suit on. Ow! So yeah, we crossed a river that was terrifying in the dark around 11 o'clock at night, that was absolutely raging down the side of a mountain, and then we crossed over that and basically went up a vertical slope that was really slippery in the pissing rain, and I was terrified and thought I was going to die. And by the time
That's an exaggeration.
It's a little bit of an exaggeration, but not that much of an exaggeration. I was a little bit terrified, but also quite excited and about 90% overtired. And then we came up over that ridge there, which you probably can't get too much of a perspective on, but it's a huge drop. So the river runs down there. I don't know if that's going to pick that up, but it's here. Yeah, and then we found the only flat ground for miles right here.
I mean, you say flat.
It's not
Flat
really
is a little
flat.
bit of an exaggeration.
It's not really that flat. There were a few lumps, but it was the flattest part that wasn't a bog.
Look at this view around. Oh my god. Look at the light hitting that mountain.
So we've had quite a lazy morning, but we're very tired. We didn't get here until like 1. So by the time we'd set everything up and got into bed, it was like at least 1:30. And we got up at 5:30. Oh no, we were on the road at 5:10 driving up here, so we were up at like 4:30. So yeah, almost awake for 24 hours with a couple of little naps in the car in between. But I think we're going to go and walk in that direction, or that direction, that way. So yeah, wish us luck. We'll catch up with you soon.
It's Megan having a snack.
Trail mix, good isn't it?
We've been hiking out for a few hours now, and we're just at the side of this little loch. We've stopped, had some cheese and biscuits, which is delicious. Little oat cakes with some cheddar and some blue cheese. Hit the spot really well. And yeah, the weather's good, cleared up now. Still got a few clouds in the sky. It's about 5 degrees, 4 or 5 degrees at the moment.
Not much wind, so it's not super cold.
No, I don't know exactly where this bothy is, but there's kind of, I don't want to say a path, but there's kind of a sort of a track along the edge of the loch, and we're just going to follow it, and it's somewhere along here. So yeah, we're running out of light. It's coming up 2:45, winter time in the UK and Scotland where we are, and we're not going to have a huge amount more light, but it'll probably be enough to walk by for quite a while still. So we're going to find this little bothy, and then we'll bring you back and show you what it looks like. Hopefully it's got a little fire in it, which is going to be awesome. You can warm up and have a nice comfy night. Last night was a bit brutal with the rain and the wind, so it'd be nice to sleep in a bothy. and the scenery around here is just incredible. It's so remote and so untouched. It's unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. I can tell you what this loch is called if I can find the GPS. Oh, I think it's in my pocket. Here we go, let's have a look.
We bumped into 3 guys.
Yeah.
They had a dog. It was really sweet. They'd spent the one night in this bothy that we're going to. They said that they'd left some coal there. So potentially, if we find it,
Yeah,
we can have a fire.
we should be good. Yeah, they seemed really friendly. It's the only people we've seen. There's
some guys in like a
back towards the hunting lodge. Yeah, they were in like a not a tracked vehicle, but it had like those little inflatable wheels. Yeah, it's like one of those little like semi-amphibious things. They were from the hunting lodge, Glen Hunting Lodge, and they were out. This loch is called Loch Mahame. Mahame? I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but it's Loch Mahame.
How do you spell that?
Yeah. I don't know if you can see on here. Probably not, but so yeah, that's where we came from. Back that way. Right over through that valley and then round to sort of the right. And that's the way we're going. Towards the sea gradually. It's stunningly beautiful out here, just absolutely gorgeous and so peaceful. There doesn't seem to be another soul anywhere. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. Feeling good. Getting chilly tonight though. Hopefully the temperature drops. Actually, I'm looking forward to a colder night, especially if we've got a little fire in the bothy. Gonna be good. All right, pack this away and get going because we've got to cover some ground. But we'll come back at you and show you what we find, which is hopefully a bothy. That is Loch Nevis. That's where we're headed. That's where the bothy is, down at Loch Nevis. I think it's hard to say, but a mile and a bit away, and it is just coming up for 4 o'clock. We're 3:45, so the sun's starting. It's going to be setting in about 4 minutes, but we should still have a bit of light for a while, so I'm hoping we can get there just as sort of dusk's really coming in, and we can find it quite easily and then get comfy. But that's where we are at the moment. But I'll give you an update when we either find it or we have some sort of update to give. All right, we'll catch you soon. Welcome to Surly's Bothy. Had to remember the name for a second there. We found it in the dark, but we've already got in and got set up. We're on the side of Loch Nevis, which is out that way. I won't show you because, well, we can have a look. There's that's how dark it is. This is the bothy. Yeah, it's insanely dark. I've got the light turned on and it's just that dark. You can't see anything. So I'll show you. Let's go in and have a look. It's part of the Mountain Bothies Association. Thank you to those guys for doing such a good job with these. Come over to Megan, chilling by the fire.
Full. Just had my dinner, which was chili non carne, the vegetarian version of chili con carne with rice, and it was pretty good. I'm not a big fan of spice, and it was a little bit spicy, but it was still pretty tasty. Like, it's all super clean. Yeah, I would definitely have it again.
That one.
This one.
I had a real Termat meal. They're a Norwegian company that do dehydrated meals, and I've read about them before and people rave about them, and it's the first time I've actually had one. And I had the creamy salmon with pasta.
Yeah.
And it's unbelievable. Honestly, the best dehydrated meal I've ever eaten. And that's not even just because I've been drinking whiskey. It's just genuinely the best. They aren't cheap. I think they're a similar price to the firepot meals, around £8 or just a little bit more, but they are absolutely amazing. So good. We ordered our food, or I ordered a chunk of our food from Base Camp Foods. They're a UK based distributor for quite a lot of different dehydrated meals and little bits and pieces for cooking accessories for camping, and so far I think they're really good actually. Not affiliated or anything like that, just kind of handy to find a company that actually stocks a really good selection of different dehydrated meals. We've got the fire going, which is pretty cool. Got that burning, getting warm. Over here you've got a sleeping platform which we've got a few bits and pieces drying on. So we've got gaiters, waterproofs drying out. There's another sleeping platform up there, obviously not in use. And then you've got a hammock hanging over here, which you can probably just about see. It's kind of dark in here. And then you've got gear over here and over here. I'm going to turn my headlight on because you guys are struggling to probably see this. So you got, yeah, there we go. Hammock, a couple of fold-out chairs, sleeping platform, Megs. This is stuff people have left in the bothy. Got, yeah, a couple of tables. That's our front door, a massive spade, and then the main sleeping platform over here, which is pretty cool. And we've got our sleeping bags laid out. We're both on Thermarest Neo Airs that we've got along with really well. And yeah, sleeping bags are there. A couple of bits charging, all the kit. Got a couple of little fairy lights burning as well. And a torch up here for a bit of lighting. And there's an insane looking skull over here.
With somebody's specs on.
Yeah. It looks bloody nuts, absolutely nuts. So I'm going to blind you with my torch on. But yeah, it's really amazing. It's so nice to be spending a night in a bothy. We do so much wild camping in our tent. And it's nice to have a little change and to actually be in somewhere that's, yeah, just a different environment and got a different feel to it. Obviously a lot more space in here. Really nice to have the fire as well. That's just so nice to have the fire burning and be able to sit there, have a little drink of whiskey and take it easy. So last night we arrived late and hiked out, and you'll have known this if you've been watching the video up until now. It was a really challenging hike out, absolutely terrible weather. Today the weather cleared up beautifully, and we started really late because we were knackered. Dropped down from sort of where we were towards Glendessery, dropped all the way down towards the end of the beginning rather of Loch Nevis, where we are in this Sgurr's bothy, and then we've got another 2 nights still out. So this is our second night out. We've got 2 more, and we'll be wild camping out, most likely in our tent unless we happen to stumble into a bothy in the next couple of nights, trying to do a loop back around on ourselves, and ideally we really want to hit some summits as well, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, this is Sgurr's bothy. Hopefully you guys get an opportunity to come check it out sometimes. Let us know what you think about it, what you think about bothies, what you think about wild camping, and we'll catch up with you definitely in the morning, if not slightly later on when I've drunk more whiskey, but we'll see. Bye.